Hi guys, welcome to Mr. Movie Miles. I'm your host, Princess Concon, and today we're going to be breaking down and reviewing Daredevil Born Again Episode 3 of Season 1. Let's get into it. Oh, nearly fell. So let's talk plot. In this episode, we have the court case of White Tiger, basically. And overall, I do think it was very interesting. It's a good episode. Not a strong episode, but just good. We have White Tiger on trial for the murder of a police officer, which we saw what happened last week. We know he's innocent. So this episode was really kind of going into depth of the court case. So in this court case, we get Matt has a witness, and we find that when the witness that he saved last week comes to testify, I believe, is what the correct terminology. Mr. Lawyer over here. He turns up and he lies. He says he wasn't there, he didn't see it, and it's a bit embarrassing for Matt. So what Matt does, to get people, on his side again, he outs White Tiger, which then leads White Tiger to die at the end due to Wilson Fisk. I think, Wilson Fisk had, he didn't do it physically, but he did it. But that is basically the episode, and it's entertaining. I did like it. I like this court case stuff. I know a lot of people probably won't. I do also, want to point out that we didn't get any Daredevil, especially after the end of last week. When we see Matt fighting, it's like, okay, he should be back now, but they're probably going to wait for another few episodes, which is really annoying, but we'll get back into that. So let's talk characters. I'm gonna go straight in with just Matt, because Matt was the kind of biggest character in this episode. So yeah, I really liked his portrayal, especially when he's in the courtroom. I think Charlie Cox does an amazing job. He's a great actor, not just great Daredevil. Obviously we had Ben Affleck, but I don't really remember that. But him as Daredevil in this, he's fantastic. Even when he's Matt, especially when he's Matt, he has this kind of cocky charm to himself sometimes, in court, which I don't know if that's what it's like in court. I've never been to court, but I've seen a lot in a lot of shows, how to get away with murders, like they do that, where they're a bit cocky when they're giving their evidence, or when they think they're winning, and then when they don't, they get knocked down a peg or two, kind of thing. And Charlie Cox really delivers on that, so I like. But Matt as a character in this episode, he got to shine as a lawyer, which I really liked, but that's basically it. White Tiger, on the other hand, I think a very interesting character. He's quite naive to this superhero business, him saving people. I know he wants to be a hero, and that's great, but that's kind of what Spider-Man kind of does. He wants to be a hero, and then because Spider-Man's naive, it gets him to a lot of trouble, or other people. This guy's what, in his 40s, this White Tiger, and he's too much of a goody two-shoes, which is great, but he's not like Daredevil, and I think they're kind of the polar opposites of each other, really. Oh, I also want to point out, Matt did out him, which was kind of, I know he wanted to win and save this man from going to prison, but it really just got him killed. I hope we deal with those consequences going forward. I hope it's not a new court case every week. I mean, if it is, that's fine, but I hope we deal with this one and what this effect does to Matt, and to see if we get another White Tiger, because I know White Tiger's a female most of the time in the comics, I think. So yeah, hopefully they just go into that a little bit more. In terms of the directing this episode, I think it was fine. There's anything that stands out. There's no action sequence in really to kind of be oh wow, that was cool. Even at the end, when White Tiger does die, it's not, it's quite a sad and quite a quick ending to his life. He just gets a bullet to the head. With it being the third episode, it's just fine. There's no crazy camera movements, or they don't experiment with anything. It's just a normal lawyer episode, I guess. But yeah, directing was fine. I got really nothing to say about it. It was fine, which probably isn't good if I'm just saying it's fine. I should really pick out more, but again, I don't think that's necessarily my issue. I feel like the show should have done a better job at kind of giving more, or giving something memorable, but it really didn't. It was just meh. Overall, I really did like this episode. I found enjoyment in it, and I don't think a lot of people will. Daredevil wasn't really trending like it was last week. I don't know if that's because of the episode itself, or just because Marvel in general doesn't really tend to trend as much. But yeah, again, you know, if you've watched it, let me know what your thoughts are. Do you have the same kind of problem with me? Was it a bit just a meh, but also enjoyed it a lot? It's kind of weird. It's like it's like this. But, you know, I'm intrigued. I want to see more. I hope they deal with the consequences of what Matt did a little bit. Well, a lot so, really. A lot so. I'm tired. I literally just woke up from a nap. I am tired. But I'll end it here. So thanks for watching, guys. If you like this video, leave a like and leave a comment. Yeah, let me know your thoughts on the whole thing. If you haven't subscribed already, go and do so you can get more of these awkward walks, you know. So yeah, see you in a bit. Bye.